Welcome back to What Civilization Started Over. I think this is episode 8. Honestly, I don't know. I need to check. I need to edit the other video. By the time of me recording this, I haven't even touched that video. My other What Civilization Started Over video, so I don't know. I think I'm on 8, maybe 7. I don't know. But today we will be seeing more expansion, maybe wars, I don't know, but mainly exploring and expanding. But yeah, also in my free time, I should have probably done it on the live stream, but I did all these provinces here. The red team is still in a work in progress, and I haven't started on this team or this purple team down here. But that's because they're fairly large teams and it's going to take a while. Funny story about the provinces. I've done these about 3 or 4 times now, because the first time, I messed them up because, wrong layers. And then I forgot to save it when I shut down my PC. So yeah, I had to redo them all. And then I've redone them because they looked horrible. So I've done all this in a matter of probably a whole weekend and a day plus another day. So yeah. Also I'm trying a new thing, because before it was white up here. I don't know if you can see, because I shrink the borders of my OBS studio. So I changed the borders on these. I don't know, to hide the toolbar down here and stuff over here. So I hope you guys like it. Yeah, so let's get on with this video. First off, we'll be starting with the red team, who will continue to do some analyzing. I don't know, it's so annoying, but yeah. We'll start off with the red team, who will start to explore more around this lake into Russia, as well as exploring up into more of Siberia, and they are quite a hot spot for population right now. They are definitely very popular with the world, I would say, maybe, but they're getting a lot of population, so they have more explorers, because up here it's definitely very cold. But they'll explore down here, which I don't know the name of, but they will explore more of Siberia. For being a mapping YouTuber, no. For liking countries and geography and history, I should know the names of certain regions. I really need to touch up with that. But they pushed through the icy cold winter, and now all of this bit here of Russia has been explored, as well as pushing up to over here. I don't know what sea this is called. North Atlantic Ocean, I think. Oh no. But hang on. They will continue to explore up here, and they will start to expand their borders. They'll push up through the cold tolerance. I hate tolerance. Nope. They will continue to push through the icy cold Siberian winter and getting quite large. And what we see, again, more exploring by them as they explore more into China. At least I think. China, yeah. China and Russia are such large countries that I honestly forget where they are and where they aren't are. because it's like Mongolia there, then there's China, then there's Russia. But I always think Mongolia's there, China's here, and Russia's up here. I don't know why. I need to touch up. But this Lime team, who never gets things right, will hear of another civilization up here by Gospels. Oh, I'm on the brush, aren't I? Sorry, I'm not the wisest. But they will start to explore more land, and it's quite warm, so they won't fear any deaths besides dehydration, heat stroke. I mean, any climate is really just dangerous. Just at this point, go live up in space. Yet that's still dangerous. But they'll fully explore around this lake, and they will continue to explore more lands that have not been mapped out. And the red team will hear the words of another country, and they will continue to go downwards and try to meet up with the Lime team. They will push down into more of Mongolia as yes, I think. Maybe. I don't know. What? Definitely not Kazakhstan, China. But the Lime team will push up through more of China, and now they are getting quite close into contact, and now they will, just give me a second, but they'll start to push up through more into Mongolia, mainly China, but they will finally meet up. What's this doing here? I think this is off the borders. They will finally meet up, greet each other. Don't know what their opinions on each other are, low-key though. They're from a mixture of different countries. But now, a lot of Asia has been explored. So, moving on back to the Lime team. Of course, they want some land from this. Oh, nope. But if you remember, didn't they face a split because of land grabbing? Yeah, they had like all the land down here, and that didn't work out well for them, so let's see how this goes out for them. Oh my god, why does this keep happening? I keep super zooming. But they push up and through Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. Sorry, I've just had lunch, a big tea. If you're British, you know what I mean, but like, yeah. They'll continue to explore more land and push up through China. No, Afghanistan. Pakistan? Don't know. Tajikistan or Kyrgyzstan. But they will... I don't know what to do. I keep wanting to move, but like, I'm not... They will meet up with a larger border on the dark green team. And remember, they don't like each other. But they'll finally make their dreams come true of fully encapsulating the Caspian Sea. So they are now the Caspian Sea country. But they'll push up north a bit, and that's where they will stay dormant because, as you remember, they lost a lot of land because of claiming land. So now we'll move on to the Dutch team, who will do some more exploring in lands they are really not that familiar with, of course. But what they'll start off with is exploration of the British Isles, and that is where they discover all of England and Wales, and eventually all of Scotland. Hang on. And this island up here, don't know if that's too realistic, but they'll explore to Northern Ireland and as well as the Isle of Man, and that's where they will stop and colonise. They'll colonise some of down here, but they don't take London, and they really stop there, is now they're going to explore more of the Nordic countries, where they will push up and push through the very cold Scandinavian Nordic coolness as you get closer to the Arctic Circle, and a lot of people are dying. But you continue to push on, as well as pushing up through Estonia and going into Russia, exploring where modern day St. Petersburg is, and meeting up with this lake I really don't know the name of, but I think I call it Hog Lake sometimes because it looks like a hog. Can you see? It looks like a pig. Or am I going crazy? But you explore through Finland, explore Helsinki, and push up through the Scandinavian Isles, where you meet up with the other explorers and fully encompass, well, not fully, but practically encompass all of the Nordic. Well, the Nordic, I think, consists of Denmark, Norway, and Sweden, not Finland, but you know. So they fully push up through Scandinavia, and now they will start expanding as they expand up through more of Norway, going up through their coastal areas and into some more of Sweden. They'll also push up through the coastal areas. They'll expand their land around Estonia and attempt to go around to St. Petersburg and meet with the other colony. But that will overall fail because now an exploration group that was set to go explore over here will now break away and form their own country down here in where London would be. They will push up and claim some more of land here, ultimately stopping the Brown team from getting any more land in the British Isles, and they will push up through more of Wales and more of England. They'll take all of Wales as well as pushing up into where Scotland is. Fun fact, I am English. And they will fully encompass all of the British Isles. We have our Britain in the series, guys. Oh no. Who knows? This might not stay. But they will jump across and claim Northern Ireland. And that is where Ireland could... Nah, I'm just joking. But they are left. Now, they are gonna... Oh, nope. You see, the thing is, I rush into stuff. I forget. But they will push up through more of where Poland would be and just make these borders look a little bit more prettier because they not have a fun time drawing these provinces. But they'll push up through some more of Norway, going up through the coastal areas, as I've said 55,000 times. But they will make a naval landing up here in where Finland would be and start to explore, but they'll overall have to stop because they're claiming too much land at once. Now, this is where we come to this team. And what I have planned for them is something you're probably not expecting. Yep, that's right. They will break up into a civil... Yep, that's right. They will go into a civil war or a revolution, maybe a rebellion. But overall, I know what I have planned for these guys. The rebellion, maybe, will push up and connect with all of their exclaves, as well as pushing up through Bosnia and Herzegovina, as well as Croatia. And they will start to take some of Greece, splitting them off from the rest of the Greek Isles. But not so fast, because now the purple team is getting pushed back, but another part of them will break away in what is it? Italian Isles, and push up through all of Italy. So they will have to take some of the troops from out here to push them back down. And that's overall a bad defensive, because now they are having great success in claiming more land and taking up where Bulgaria and Romania would be, as well as taking all of mainland Greece and pushing up and making a border with the slight pink team. They will pull troops out of here, which was a great success. They pushed them back to where they started, splitting them off, and pushed them out to get to the border of this purple team, which is almost stalemated. And here it's pushed out, sort of, but stalemated for a while. And while they are stalemated, let's see what happens during that time. As we see the red team explore Corsica. I don't know what these two islands are called, but the red team will explore them, as well as this cyan team, exploring these islands but not claiming them. Fair enough. Your country just already got demolished in the war. I wouldn't recommend going for any more land. But the red team will make a landing in where Corsica would be, and take all of the island, as well as up in this island. Going on to this dark purple team, we will see them explore some more of China. Sorry, it sounds like, I feel like I really need a burp. No, hiccup. But they will start to push up through more of China and explore some more land, as well as exploring down through some more of India and pushing through. Yeah, they're pushing through. They'll go through here, and the blue team will also do this and meet up with them. And now practically all of India, keyword practically because there's still a huge blob of unexplored land, but a lot of India has now been explored and will be fully explored by both the blue team and the purple team. It doesn't matter what direction I'm doing, but now India has practically been fully explored by the blue and purple team. And this is where we see the purple team expand a little bit more through India and making themselves quite large. They will go up through some more of China and pushing up again through China, a little bit of Myanmar, and some more of Bangladesh. Push up through some more of India, I think. Yeah. And maybe meet up with where Bhutan would be, and bam, they have established themselves as quite a large country. They will continue to push up through the coastlines of China, where they will ultimately stop, because now Indonesia is sort of being explored. It'll push down through the capital island of Indonesia and push up through here and push down. This is where they will colonize some land, of course. And now they have full control of the Burma Strait. I don't know, but for trading, if it ever becomes that powerful, you never know. The world could just end right now. A giant meteor could just land right. It could just land in Mexico, and bam, everyone's gone. You never know, I could just do that. I have the powers to do that, right? I bet you didn't know that. I'm God in this universe. Yeah, I'm God. But now we will see this pink country here. It's going to get absolutely destroyed. because they just declared war on the blue team. It'll have a little bit. The reason I'm doing this war is because I cannot see the difference between these two countries, but they will cut off the blue team from their as a part of their country and push down and really make it hard to get to the capital. In reality, it's not, because even though the blue team broke away from the red team, they've got strong connections, and now the red team is invading through them. With this distraction, the blue team also runs through them. Oh, and what's that? Your capital city's gone? Why did you declare war on them in the first place? You see a huge encirclement of troops, but they're told to surrender or die. And that's why the red team just has a field day going through them. And we see the blue team also just have a field day. And we see them divided up now. Wait, what? Hang on, let me find out what this is. Oh, what? Anyways, got rid of it. So now let's see this peace treaty. Okay, just try your best with this one. If you're colourblind, then you don't know what's happened really. But we see here, what did my layers go? A very good use of my provinces, as you can see. We see the red team take some land here, as well as the blue team take where their capital is. These borders look horrendous, Jesus Christ. Hang on. You know what, we'll just, just screw them up even more. But these borders were horrendous. Let me just fix this up. Hang on. Okay, that should be better. Yes, think. Oh, no. There we go. That's why they don't connect. In fact. Just see how easy this is. So easy, I know, right? But yeah, great use of provinces here. But now they will have to remove their capital, because no more capital for them. Their capital privileges just got took away from them. What an L. But now they'll have to move their capital up to here, down to here, which might be very dangerous for them, because you've got a team that doesn't really like you and is very much stronger than you now. Okay, these borders are... I'm gonna have to fix some provinces here, but yeah, that's the best I've got for this. But now back onto the civil war, because this video is getting... I've noticed these videos are getting quite long now. But anyways, we'll see a movement up here, but their movement down here gets folded. And that's grey. There we go. Movement after a while, and it's from the purple team, who's making slow advances, but overall they're advances. And we see oh no, what is this, like a revolution or a rebellion? I don't know, but they will drop it off. They will start a new civil war type stuff in here. But now the pink team is getting folded. They are losing this, as now their capital has just been encircled and took over. They'll split a large amount of troops, practically a majority of their troops, split them up here, and now they will have to push through the Bering Alps, and yeah, the pink team's gonna have to surrender to the purple team. Now, the purple team has won, and yeah, there's a new team in here, and I don't know if we'll keep the capital. I'll keep that for a different episode. I can't be bothered. But something we see the purple team do is they expand their land. They expand up through here. I don't know where this is. Austria, Germany, I don't know. But they'll push up through some more land. Of course, they've just came back from fighting a civil war, so cut them some slack. They're not going to be doing that much. But not a lot. Not an awful amount. But they will do that about that much. Maybe some more here. They'll do this much expanding, and this is where we see this team do something for once. They did do something, but now they'll do something here. They're not invading, just fixing up these borders here. But they will make their borders here. And yes, this is going good. This map is very nice. Didn't see the red team do anything besides invade that country. That's good. They need a lion diet anyways. But these countries don't have a capital city. I will be gifting them one now for their birthday. Happy birthday. Random team that I don't interact with much. And kind of forgot about this episode. But I've drew in their capital province. So their capital will be there. And the pink team's capital will be all the way up here. And the pink team's capital will be all the way up here in the Horn of Africa. Speaking about the pink team, we will see them take this island. This island is now pink. And we see them... yeah, we see them expand a little bit more. We see them expand like a province. So yeah, they'll expand their borders a little, not too much though, but they do expand. And now let's see how much pain I'm going to have to go through because, yeah, not a lot, but a lot. So I need to draw some new provinces in. Yay! But yeah, quick things to say. Live streams, if you ever want me to do provinces like for brand new countries that have just came, like maybe if this world is a little bit more covered in a bit, yeah, like do you want me to do a live stream? I'll do that. And like, I don't know, you can request board provinces, how they look like. I don't know if you want, like, I don't know, you can like request provinces. I don't know, maybe donate. I'm only joking. I'm not begging for money. But yeah, drop down in the comments below if you want a live stream of that. I am now going to suffer with drawing the provinces of the red team and now making provinces for the brand new borders they have made. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm not posting a lot, I'm sorry. Like and subscribe, please, I beg. 130 subscribers, 150 subscribers by the end of this year. Yeah. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.